Hello, my name is Matthew Eckelberg, and this is my video assignment for Assignment 2.3 Trend Analysis, an assignment a part of Patterns and Recognition course from Full Sail University. The purpose of this assignment is to use advanced data mining techniques to select relevant features, demonstrate statistical concepts and software tools used to identify patterns, determine correlating factors, and differentiate between spatial, temporal, and coincidental associations, and to make effective decisions based on observed patterns. A quick overview on what we're going to talk about today. First, a quick introduction. Then we're going to take a look at the fast food industry's 5 biggest movers, either in the up or down direction. Summary of the biggest movers' sales, trends associated with biggest movers, what seem to be the deciding factors for success or failure of a chain, and a final recommendation in which fast food industry, or chain rather, to invest in. And then a summary to top it all off. Introduction. The scenario in this assignment is that a client is asking for our help, basically wondering which fast food chain to invest in. They are interested in investing in the quick service restaurant industry, and they've come to us to learn about what should they invest in, what should they avoid. So we're going to be taking a look at the top fast food chains, conducting a sales analysis, conduct patterns recognition, trend analysis, in order to make data-driven decisions. Some of the factors we'll be looking at today are financial projections, weather concerns, geographical impacts, sanitation issues, and of course, just overall success in the years thus far. Taking a look at the top 5 biggest mover sales. On the left of the screen, we have the 2018 data set, and on the right, we have 2017, both pulled from QSR. We can see that we have McDonald's, Starbucks, and Subway leading the pack in both of these data sets. And then once we start getting into the number 4 and 5 spots, they change up a little bit. So Wendy's and Burger King were both dethroned, with Taco Bell jumping 2 spots to number 4, and Chick-fil-A jumping from number 8 all the way up to number 5. These rankings are based on system-wide sales in millions. So you can see that these 5 companies are on the rise with not a lot of indication of slowing down. Taking a look at the bottom 5 biggest movers. Again, on the left we have 2018, on the right 2017. Jamba Juice has been listed down because they were number 50 in 2017, and as we can see, they are nowhere to be found in 2018. Auntie Anne's have remained at the number 48 spot in both of these years with only $10 million in growth. Boston Market, who was number 42 in 2017, plummeted all the way to number 49 in 2018. So these first 3 are definitely biggest movers on the way down for negative reasons, and we probably don't want to invest in these. Firehouse Subs has remained relatively stagnant as well, similar to Auntie Anne's, at number 41 in 2017 and number 39 in 2018. However, they did see, it looks like, about 120 million in growth. Now, the one I wanted to point out was Papa Murphy's. So Papa Murphy's is nowhere to be found on this list in 2017. However, they somehow shot up to number 40 in 2018. So this would be, is this indication of something that requires further analysis and see if this would be a sleeper investment and they are on the way up? That is something that would be worth looking into. Trends associated with the biggest movers include, on the moving up, size and location count were definitely things that were noticed. Subway, McDonald's, Starbucks are all colossal in size, and they've remained as the top 3. So it's definitely something that comes into consideration when you're looking at these things. Taco Bell is very widespread just about everywhere, very easy to find. Advertising efforts. Any of those top 5, Subway, McDonald's, Starbucks, Taco Bell, and Chick-fil-A, have plenty of advertising. TV, radio, billboards. We're all familiar with the jingles. We're all familiar with the catchphrases. It's because it's just plastered over and over, all over the place, constantly keeping it on your mind, and subconsciously creating that craving. On the moving down, some of these things that were on the way down or just kind of lingering at the bottom were contain a very specific product and demand for it. So, such as Jamba Juice, right? They sell one product and it's juice. That's not reaching out to a very wide variety of people. Now, I am aware they sell smoothies and other things of that nature, but the common consumer might not be aware of this, especially someone who hasn't ever been to a Jamba Juice. Auntie Anne's Pretzels, they sell pretzels and pretzel dogs. It's very marginalized and not a lot of room for selling to a consumer who might otherwise, not ever come to your store. And lack of advertising. Auntie Anne's, Jamba Juice, Boston Market, a lot of those names that were lingering at the bottom. A lot of people just may not know about them. Firehouse Subs, for example. I think that is an establishment that could really take off and rival even Jimmy John's. It's a quality product. It's a great message, great mission. However, I don't believe I've ever seen a single advertisement for Firehouse Subs. Now, the deciding factor for success or failure of a chain, kind of touched on it, but a variety of offerings, right? So McDonald's, Subway, Chick-fil-A, Starbucks, all of those names, Dunkin' Donuts, we can look at the list right here, this graph. This graph, by the way, is 2018 units by chain. So how many locations do each of these chains have? Now, what's really interesting is the outlier here. If we look all the way down, with 2.4K locations, is Chick-fil-A, which is a big opposite compared to the top three leaders, McDonald's, Starbucks, and Subway. But that just speaks for Chick-fil-A's quality, and we'll touch more on that later. So yes, variety of offerings. You want to be able to appeal to a wide variety of people. Even McDonald's has vegetarian offerings. Starbucks, they have more than just coffee. They have sandwiches. They have lettuce bowls ready to go. Subway, obviously, you can customize however you want. And oftentimes you'll find Subway connected to a gas station, which kind of ties into the locations piece of this. Advertising we already spoke on. The convenience, obviously fast food, quick service restaurant, whatever you want to call it. Folks are looking for a convenient, speedy option to assist them in their busy lives or their short lunch break or whatever the case may be. And quality nutrition. This is something that has really become a demand in the last 10, 20 years. We're seeing McDonald's increase the quality of their ingredients. Same with Taco Bell. So on and so forth, and just offering more and more nutritious menu items. And having that target audience. I know I spoke negatively about having one specific product like Jamba Juice or Auntie Anne pretzels. However, if we look at some of these top franchises here, Subway, at the end of the day, their target audience, their specialized product is a sandwich. Starbucks, it is coffee and things that go with it. Same with Dunkin' Donuts. It is coffee and donuts. McDonald's, you generally think of it's burger and fries, etc., etc. Chick-fil-A, all chicken. Right. So what I'm getting at is have that target audience and that specialized product, but also take measures to reach out to and cater to folks who may not be interested in just that sole core product alone, but rather have a targeted cuisine. So Taco Bell is fast food Mexican. Final recommendation, drum roll please, and it goes to the chicken. Why does it go to the chicken? They are the third largest chain in the U.S. despite only having 2.4K locations across the U.S. They were the 7th largest in 2017 and made a miraculous jump. They have claimed the top spot on the ACSI for 4 years in a row. That's the American Consumer Satisfaction Index. They did go global in 2019, opening locations in both the UK and Canada. And their sales have tripled since 2009, as we can see here. This is a company that has been growing and growing with no signs of slowing down. We are seeing that's a decade plus of growth at this point. The quality is there. The consumers love them, and they're doing this without the widespread oversaturation of their locations that we've seen the other three companies do. So this is definitely a company that is a safe investment. Financials are there. Weather, they're unaffected. Geographical, they're doing very well with what they have, and they've proven they can still topple the market in international waters. And the sanitization is adequate. Wrapping things up here, we talked about an introduction, we observe the biggest movers going both up and down, summary of their sales, trends associated with them, and deciding factor for success and failure, and then of course the final recommendation of Chick-fil-A. And now the summary. Again, my name is Matthew Eckelberg. Thank you for listening to my presentation. Have a great day. Bye-bye.